Hey again, Sandra and first graders. This is phonics number 15. For this lesson, you'll want this paper. It has a bunch of words on it. It has 5 words on it. And you'll also need the word because. We're going to make that a snap board. And you'll want your vowel team chart that we've been working on, that one. Okay? Those are the 3 things you're going to want for this lesson. Oh, and go get yourself a piece of paper and a pencil or a whiteboard or chalkboard or whatever you have that you can write with, because we're going to be writing some sentences. Okay? Okay, go get them. Press pause and go get those things. Then come back. Okay. Okay, now you guys are back. All right, great. So the other day, I was walking Cooper, because, you know, that's like the only thing you can do is walk your dog, right? So we were walking Coop, and I've kind of like stepped funny off the curb, and it kind of hurt my foot, right? You ever done that? You kind of like turn your ankle a little bit. And so I said, so what do you think I said? If you kind of hurt, if you're walking along and then you do, and then you kind of hurt yourself, your ankle a little bit, you might say, ow, right? That was what you would say. You would say, ow. So wait, let me get that. So the way you spell ow, if you think about our vowel teams from before, over here we have either cloud or flower. You're actually going to use the OW. So ow, like ow, I hurt myself, is OW. Now, then we just kept walking on. And have you noticed lately that a lot of people have gotten puppies? It's very smart, because it's a perfect time to train a puppy because you're all at home, right? So we're walking along, and there was a little puppy. And my family and I looked at the puppy and said, what do you think we said when we saw the puppy? We said, "Aw, what a cute little puppy." And we wanted to talk to it, but we're, you know, with social distancing, you're not supposed to do that. So we said, "Aw." So how do you think you spell aw? That's a little different. Aw, aw. So there are 2 ways that make that sound. If you're going to spell the word aw, like you're saying, aw, so cute, aw, that's how you would do that. So that is one way, that is one team that will get you the aw sound. There's another team that gets you that same aw sound, kind of like the ow. You know how you have with ow, you can get ow by either doing OW like in flower, or I just had a total brain fart. Or OU, like in cloud, right? Now to get the aw sound, you can either do AW or you can do AU. Look at these 2 for a second and tell me, what do you see that's the same? Look carefully. You've got OW, OU, AW, AU. What is the same about these 2 partners and what's different? That's right. In both of them, you have a W and you have a U. And the only thing that's different is that vowel that's in front of it. Okay, so to get the ow sound, the flow or cloud, you got OW, OU. To get the aw, you have AW, AU. Okay, so that's what today's lesson is going to be about, is getting that aw sound. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put at the top of my board AU and AW. And you can write this on your paper if you want, okay? Then what you're going to do is, now you're going to take these words and you're going to cut them up. Okay, so you have them all separately. I could have cut them earlier, but I wanted you to see me cut them. Okay, so now we're going to take each one and we're going to put it in this correct spot. So the first word I have here is what? Look at this word. Let's try to sound it out. AW's aw, k, awk, awk, hawk, hawk. And we're going to put this on this side, right? I've been seeing a lot of hawks flying up in the sky. I don't know about you guys, but I've been noticing a lot lately. Okay, here's another one. K, ol, and then AW. Claw, aw, claw. Oh, like the hawk has a claw, right? Claw. Let's pop that on that side, right? That's AW. Let's look at this word. This is hard. So you got an AU in the beginning. So that's that aw in the middle there. Aw-ult. Aw-ult. Fault. 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 Like, it's not my fault. You ever say that to your brother or sister? So you're going to put that on this side. F-A-U-L-T. Next one we have here is, oh, this is a sight word. This is a snap word. Saw. 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 Like, I saw my friend at the park. It can also be like, I like to use the saw in our garage to cut up wood. It's spelled the same way. It's even pronounced the same way. S-A-W. And here's last one here. We have all. You might have seen this word. This is haul. Like when you're driving down the highway, sometimes you might see a U-Haul truck. Someone's rented a truck so they could move some piece of furniture or something. That's a U-Haul. It's just a company name, but it's what I always noticed when I was little, when I saw that word. So look carefully at these words, and I'm not going to say this is 100% of the way of the truth, but it seems to be probably 90 or 95% of the time it's this way. So look at the words. Where do you see, where in the word are you seeing the AU versus the AW? So look carefully at that. Let's take a minute. Are you seeing the AU at the beginning of the word, in the middle of the word, at the end of the word? Are you seeing the AW at the beginning, the middle, or the end? So if we're looking just at the AU, I think you're going to notice most of the time the AU is going to fall in the middle of the word. So if you hear that aw sound in the middle of the word, it's not 100% of the time. You're going to find that in just a second. But most of the time, it's AU, okay? Whereas the AW, let's see where AW falls. Beginning, middle, or end. What do you think? You're going to find that most of the time it falls, the AW falls at the end. Not always, like in hawk, we've got a K at the end, right? It's in the middle. But a lot of the time it's at the end. That's one trick that can help you remember how to spell this. The other way is just like so many other vowel teams that we run across, you're just going to learn them. You know, you're just going to be, the more you read, the more you're going to recognize which one's correct. And you're not even going to know that you learned it. Like all of a sudden one day you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I just know when to use an AW and an AK. I can't really describe it to you. It's like knowing that cat starts with C rather than K. You just sort of learn it. It's one of those weird things that your brain will just learn over time. All right, Rashid, I'm going to move you over for a second. All right, so now I want you to take your vowel team chart, and we're going to add these two new teams up here. I'm going to put them right here. We're going to add AU and AW. And you can choose whatever word you want. I'm going to put, what am I going to put on mine? I can't remember what I'm going to write. Oh, I'm going to write faucet on this. Like a faucet from a sink. We didn't have that on there, but I thought that would be an easy one to draw. Here's my sink, faucet. And then for the AW, I think claw would be a good one. You could have like some hawk's claws coming down. There's my AW. I'm going to move this over. You could even add more words to this list if you wanted to, if you thought that would be fun. I was thinking the word, when you're talking about a rocket ship going way up into space, they do what when they're leaving, they launch into space. That would go over here. Launch. The one I just wrote on the vowel team chart, I did faucet, like a sink. So faucet would go here. Do that. Over here, if you wanted a new word, you could put the word like I made a mistake, or that's not a great example. Oh, like sometimes you get like a toy in the mail, or you get something in the mail and it's broken. It's already, people might say, it came flawed. Have you ever heard that word, flaw? There was a flaw in the construction, or there was a flaw in the manufacturing or something. A flaw in the system. That's another word you could use. Oh, and there's another word. This is kind of a funny word. Pause, like you press pause on your CD player, pause. And then we had saw over here. That's a snap word, so you guys know that one. All right, now we're going to learn a new snap word. I'm going to turn this thing around. It's to hold up my vowel chart. Turn this thing around. And you're going to like this one. This one's fun. Because now it's long, and you're going to think, oh my gosh, I'm never going to learn it. How am I ever going to learn that? Well, I'll tell you how you're going to learn it. Let's first look, actually, I'm going to go back to the chalkboard side. Let's first do it like we usually do a snap word, right? And we'll break it down into parts. And then I'm going to teach you a little trick with it. Okay? It's a fun one. You're going to like this. Okay, so because, let's do the syllables. Because. How many syllables? 2. 2 syllables. Let's look at the consonants. We've got B, C, S. Oh my gosh, just 3 consonants in that long word. That's what makes it so hard. Consonants. How many vowels then? We've got E, A, U, E. Oh my gosh, 4 vowels. And actually, I should write them up there. Sorry about that. E, A, U, E. What else? Oh, you see, oh look, aw. There's your aw. Because, and if you're from New York, you say because, A-U, you've got your A-U, that sound in there. You've got B, which is a snap word. We know that. And you've got cause, which is another word. You might not use that word very often, but you will when you get older. I don't see any other snap words in there. Do you guys see any other snap words in there? You probably see stuff I don't even see. I don't think I see any. Okay, but let me teach you another way. Oh wait, before we do that, let's do it our regular way. So we're going to go B-E-C-A-U-S-E. One more time. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Cover your eyes. Picture in your brain. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Okay, now if this one's really hard for you to learn because it's so long, it's so many vowels, let me teach you another little trick. I have to find it here. So you're going to picture an elephant in the wild, a mommy elephant with a baby elephant, or maybe a daddy elephant, whichever you prefer. And this is what you're going to remember. The B is big. E, right there, elephants. So you're picturing a big elephant. Big elephants. C, can, A, always, you, understand, S, small. What do you think the E might be? Elephants. Right? Because they understand their babies because they were once a baby. So if you can't remember how to spell because, you can remember big elephants can always understand small elephants. And then you remember B-E-C-A-U-S-E. Isn't that kind of fun? So if you're having trouble remembering how to spell that word, that's your helper, okay? All right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I was supposed to go over with you. Oh yeah, there is. All right, so now I want to do a little review of sight words that we've done. So this is what I want to do. I want you guys to try to make a sentence using the word because, need, and wait. Okay, so I am to try to think of a sentence I could use using those 3 words. Okay, I got it. I'm going to write last night. And I'm going to change need to needed, but that's okay. I needed to wait to make dinner because I got busy. Okay, so I remember I used the word wait, need, and because. I used all three of those words in one sentence. Okay, so now you're going to practice that yourself. You can get your piece of paper and your pencil that you have in front of you. I'm going to give you 3 words, 3 new words. And on your 3 new words, you're going to try to make a sentence. Push pause, make the sentence. And I'm going to give you 3 new words. Push pause, make the new sentence. Okay? Okay, so the new words are near, our, and school. Okay, press pause and then come back. Okay, so far you've made one sentence using the words near our school. I was thinking you could say something like, I live near our school, because I actually do. I don't live very far from San Ramon. Okay, so now I'm going to give you 3 new words. You can write, send your teacher an email with the sentence you came up with using those 3 words, okay? Or if I'm your teacher, you can send it to me. The next 3 words are easy, no, and house. So now you're going to press pause, write a sentence, and then later on you can send it to your teachers. So I'm trying to think of a sentence now. I'm going to write here. It is easy to know, sorry for my writing here, how to get to your house. Okay, so I needed to use easy and know and house. And it doesn't matter which order they're in. They can be in any order you want. Okay, so here I have near our school. Okay, so with the 2 sentences you just created out of those words, email them to your teacher, send them to your teacher, and they'll write you guys back. Okay, great job today. I hope you're doing great. You guys, look, check it out. We only have 1 more vowel team to do, and then we get to do the really fun culminating activity that you guys are gonna like. It's a super fun one. And I can't wait to do it with you. So anyway, 1 more. You're almost there. Good job. Bye-bye.